Okay, so it's time for this HZ Mini-rework, strategy, saying so on and so forth. We are at the Eternals for Pantheon, you know, the unbreakable spear. Everything is just spear, spear's damage, spear's tank, spear's crowd control, spear's mobility. This is fucking stupid. Why does he have so much? This difficulty 1, insanely true. Mostly abilities, also stupidly true. Once an unwilling host to the aspect of war, Atreus survived when the celestial power within him was slain. Refusing to succumb to a blow that tore stars from the heavens, in time he learned to embrace the power of his own immortality. The stubborn resilience that goes along with it, Atreus now obsesses the divine as Pantheon's reborn. His unbreakable will fuel the fallen aspect's weapon on the field of battle. A lot of so much mumbo jumbo, spears, all it should really say. So, Mortal Will. Every few spells or attacks, Pantheon's next spell is empowered. Why does it say few? Why can't it just say 5? What it is 5. Okay. Comet Spear. Pantheon either thrusts his spear or throws his spear in a chosen direction. Thrust slows. Both the slow, but the thrust is more slow. Spear. Shield Vault. Pantheon dashes to a target, damaging and stunning them. Stupid ability, very stupid, and the empowered is even more stupid. Aegis Assault. Pantheon sets his shield, becoming invulnerable to damage from the front and striking repeatedly with his spear. As you can see, you know, like the empowered version versus the regular version really isn't anything that insane, but at the same time, it's something. And then Grand Starfall. So, a Pantheon composes himself and then leaps into the air, landing at a chosen location as a comet. So, I'm not going to lie. Old Pantheon, I hated with a burning passion. I thought he should burn in a fire. He's way too simple. You know, he shouldn't have that many pointing clicks, and it was just bad. Like, so I agree with some of the changes that they made with his Pantheon, but honestly, I think that some of them are all really, really stupid all at the same time. Such as his passive. Why does he just, you know, I just his already strong abilities need to become stronger? I don't want his old passive, you know, where he just blocks a turret or literally anything. But at the same time, I would have thought it was much better to do something, I don't know, more heroic or something like that, where like maybe around allies something is different, or like in battle his weapons glow. And during, like, the glowing period, his auto attacks, like, consume the glow, and it causes bonus damage. Something like that, where it's kind of like a grasp, where when he gets into combat, after a short duration, his weapons start to glow. When they start to glow, he can activate each one to do something, such as if it's his spear, and he either auto attacks or throws his spear, like, using his Q. It does bonus damage, or it gives him a small amount of health back, and then if it's his shield, then he can use his E or his W, and it will give him like a small boost of armor resistance or magic resistance for a small duration or something like that. His Q, I find it so much better than the point and click that it was before. You know, his spear is spears, but at the same time, it's still really, really annoying. When he throws it at you, it goes so fucking quick. It's so hard to dodge. And then little thrust in front of him that's just like a bigger slow too. It's so stupid. Then there's Shield Vault. I will never understand this ability. I think this ability is just broken. Why have a leap that stuns? Especially because now that it can become empowered with his passive, it's just like, watch the amount of times he smacks you. Boom, boom, boom. Like, it procs so much shit immediately. Aegis Assault, like, why did they just make his already just stabby ability also his passive, and, you know, make him resistant to everything in an entire direction? And then, you know, his R is fine. I don't see any real issue with him launching into the air and then just coming back and doing that. I really don't see any really good issue with that. You know, it's not spear. So honestly, his Q I think is okay. I think his R is okay, and I think his passive needs to be changed, but I think it is okay for the most part. The things that I do think need to be changed is his W, such as maybe, at least if you're going to make it a dash that also stuns, at least make it a skill shot. Don't make it that. Make it a very small skill shot that can only stun one thing, but don't make it a point and click where he just jumps to you and stabs you, and if he's in power, then he jumps to you and stabs you a whole lot. Yet again, I don't think that the empower thing should happen, but if he stays empowered, like his passive stays the same, but they do make the change to his W, then I'd make it so that he jumps and then he thrusts like three different areas, and each area he thrusts he slows, something like that. Then there is his E, which I think you should either have to pick it, kind of like his Q, or you can either hold it in to pull up a shield, or you can tap it to jab to jab repeatedly in a direction. I think it should be one or the other. I do not think it should be both. I think that it being both is stupid, and to be truthful, I really don't like the fact that it can block everything, but, you know, I will gladly accept that over his old passive. And, let's move on to the skins, and he has a decent amount. I don't know how to say this. Myrmidon, I love this skin. I think it's great. Ruthless, I love this skin. I think it's great. Perseus, I think it's okay, but honestly, the theme behind it, I really love. Full Metal, I think it's okay. Glaive Warrior, I think it's okay. Dragon Slayer, I love the skin, but hate it at the same time. Zombie Slayer, I love this skin. Baker, I hate this skin. Okay, Baker, I don't like at all. Full Metal, I don't like at all, and Glaive Warrior, I don't like at all. Those are all beneath 5. Then we'll have, like, honestly, I want to say this Perseus, I'd put it at, like, a solid 5 itself, because I really do like the theme behind it. Then, you know, we jump over to Dragon Slayer, then you go to Zombie Slayer, and then we'd actually go to, you know, his first couple of skins, which I genuinely think just look the best, such as Full Jacket, and then the absolute best, I would say Myrmidon. It looks the best. It doesn't pronounce the best, okay? And then, yeah, we gotta go back to the progression. We got Eternal stuff and yada yada. And all this is just say use his spear, and his ability should be changed a decent amount. But I do like this much better than the old Pantheon. So, yeah, that has been my really, really quick A to Z mini with blah, 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 thoughts, ideas, changes, and so on and so forth. And you might be thinking that I'm putting very little effort into these, and you're kind of right, because this champion was literally just fucking reworked, and you have no idea the 5.5 hour long video I was going to originally put of how much I hate old Pantheon. But that's besides the point. So thank you all very much for watching, and I'm going to bid you all adieu, goodbye.
I live inside my own world of make-believe. Kids screaming